Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Halimahthebird, and this is the first time you're coming to my channel. You are most welcome. Here we do a lot of movie reviews, movie conversations, lifestyle vlogs, and you just get to meet me. So guys, today I am going to be talking about a new movie that I think you guys should definitely watch. I'm telling you from the scratch now. I think you should definitely watch this movie. But yeah, go with me on this journey so I tell you why you should watch it, what you should expect, and what the story entails, and what I'm going to rate it, over 10. So yeah, the movie we're talking about today is Battle on Buka Street. It's a movie by Funke Akindele Productions. And if you know Funke Akindele in the industry, you know that she's someone that's very passionate about comedy and telling real life situations using comedy and teaching lessons basically in a movie. So we've known Funke Akindele since like in the 1990s when she did what was this soap opera that she did, I Need to Know or something. Yes, and we've known her for Jennifer. Then we've known her for Jennifer's Diary. We know her for Mogetto. So basically, most of our movies, like our own productions, we know that they are very comedic. She likes to use comedy to tell her stories and all of that. And I think Battle on Booker Street is just another excellent movie by her. And I'm just gonna tell you guys everything I think about this movie because I'm very excited that that this is a creation that I got to see, to be honest, because I think it's a very brilliant one. Now, let's get to what Battle on Booker Street is about, the cast, and everything it entails. So, Battle on Booker Street features very major faces. We have Funke Akindele, one of the star actresses. We have Missy Johnson. We have Shola Sobowale. We have Tina Mba. We have Osofia. What's that his name again? In Came Kelvin Ikeduba. We have Femi Jacobs, and then we have a lot of new faces also that we just started to see in the industry. If you watch my review for Far From Home, I spoke about how much I loved Ishaya Bello in the movie, which was played by Michael Falari. Michael Falari is also in this movie, and even his friend Michael in that movie, Moshood Fattah, is also in this new production by Funke Akindele. Yeah, we are also have Gbemi Akinlade. So we have a lot of old faces and some new faces also. And yeah, this movie, what the story entails, Battle on Buka Street, just the way it sounds. They're trying to fight for who is the king seller on Buka Street, basically. It's a street where there are a lot of food sellers, and you're trying to fight for who is the major food seller, who is the king of food in Buka Street. So the story starts out with Funke Akindele telling us the backstory to what we're about to watch. So it is the story of our own mother and a stepmom. Osofia is their father. Osofia married is a man of many wives. I think he married like four wives or thereabout. Story is about Yejide. Yejide was played by Funke Akindele. The story of Yejide, how the words of a mother and a stepmom was passed on to her and a stepsister. So Yejide was born into a polygamous family. The father was played by Osofia. The mother was played by Shola Sobowale, and the stepmom by Tina Mba. But when they were much younger, before they even gave birth to Yejide and her stepsister, when the parents were much younger, when the mothers were much younger, they had always had this rivalry. They gave birth on the same day. They got their children married on the same day. They've always hated each other. There's just this hate that's always existed between them. And when they gave birth, they passed it on to their kids. So now, Yejide and Awele, Awele, Iji Awele or something. I don't really know how to pronounce the name, but yeah, let's say Awele. So Yejide and Awele was played by Mercy Johnson. Ejide and Awele, they started this feud. They continued this feud, and it became like a terrible problem for them. That Awele had to leave their town for Yejide. So now back to the present, Awele comes back to town because our husband is very responsible and he beats her, he maltreats her, he cheats on her and all of that. So we see the Yejide is scared, Yejide is furious. Why is Awele back? Awele is our worst nightmare. So when she comes back, Awele decides to take a shop at Buka Street right opposite Yejide's shop. and that is when the war begins. Now it starts out as just very petty fights between them. They hate each other, they despise each other, and all of that, and it grew into becoming something very serious, when now they want to attack each other, they are planning on killing each other, or doing like really harmful things to each other. Even got to the point where Yejide said her son was going to America, so she was so they did like a send off party for the boy, I be sent forth party for the boy. And Awele is like, okay, you to my daughter, if not you two, you are also going to Canada. It's not only Yejide's son that knows how to go to America. You said you can go to Canada. They start to lie, all of that, and eventually the feud that they're trying to create between the children, it turns out that these children they don't need it, because they became friends, and they helped each other out, and that's how they even helped their parents settle their own feud. So yeah, basically that's what the story is about. I think it's a very, very beautiful story. I enjoyed every single bit of it. Now, if you know Funke Akindele production, because this movie was produced by Funke Akindele, I don't know if I mentioned that before. If you know her, you will know that she's someone that's very big on comedy and also big on passing a lesson across. The typical Nigerian educational kind of story, but she does it in a very comedic way that you get to enjoy and experience, the whole thing. And that's why I think Battle on Buka Street is. So it's a very comedic play. You would enjoy it. The acting, the story, the reaction from the characters, the conversations. There are a lot of things that would make you laugh, that will make you giggle, that will make you just basically enjoy it. And as it progresses, it gets intense, it gets serious, and you just you can consume it all because of the progress that it follows. It just doesn't hit you right in the face. It goes from one stage to another, to another, to another. And even amidst a lot of chaos and all of that, you can still get to laugh and play and all of that. The progression was very smooth. The characterization was perfect. I don't even know what I can say, wasn't so good about this, because honestly, I enjoyed every part of it. Like, I was laughing and giggling and screaming, and I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, I really, really enjoyed it. I think the cinematography was good. The music was perfect. The cast, they did pretty well. There are some scenes that you might feel like, okay, this is not good enough, but any error you see, they are very, very excusable, because they did not play a major role in making the film what it was. So yeah, I think the film was very, very good. Should you see it? Yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I loved the characters. I think they understood the assignment and they delivered. The plot progression was very smooth. I think I already said that. I don't know, what else am I supposed to talk on? I think I've spoken on everything. The cast, the setting. Oh, the setting, yes. Okay, I haven't said anything about the setting. The setting was good too, because it was giving Buka Street. We were seeing amala, jollof fries, party. Like, we were seeing, how bukas look like. They're not like all these posh bukas that we have now in Lagos. So like typical normal buka, where we have long benches or plastic chairs and all those round table parties. Amala served in this bowl, dipped in with everything. The people hustling to get food. The amala seller being rude. Those are the details that I liked that they paid attention to. And yeah, I loved it. I loved it, guys. I absolutely loved it. I don't even think I can fault it for anything, to be honest. I think Funke Akindele has mastered the art of creating comedy mixed with a little tragedy, and she knows how to do it perfect. I mean, look at Omogeto. Omogeto was intense at some points, but it never lost its comedic part, and that's one thing I love about Battle on Buka Street also. Regardless of how intense it got, we would still get to laugh. I mean, look at Mercy Johnson and her Hausa boyfriend, Abi, Hausa neighbor rather, the way they interacted and all of that. It was interesting to watch. So yeah, I did enjoy it. I think you should definitely check it out. It's worth your money. How much did I watch it? 3K. So definitely go and check it out in the cinemas. It is showing in all cinemas across Lagos or anywhere you are. And yeah, what should I rate it? I think I'm gonna rate it 8.5. 9 is for me, 10 is for good. Period. Yeah, I'm gonna rate it 8.5, and I hope you enjoyed this review. If you've seen Battle of Buka Street, tell me in the comment section. Did you enjoy it or not? If you've not seen, are you going to be watching it because of this review? You know, and what did you expect of the movie that I did not mention? You know, I want to hear from you in the comment section below. And bye guys, I'll see you guys in my next video.